I want to start a podcast.
Mm-hmm.
What are the basics that you would recommend?
You know, for
This
me,
is now, if you don't mind,
mm-hmm.
high school kid. Maybe I'll add high school varsity kid,
Mm-hmm.
new graduate, and someone with a budget. I want to start a podcast.
Okay, so those are three different
Yeah.
people. The person in high school, I would definitely say optimize on everything you can get your hands on, right? And then content for all three people. Content is king.
Yeah.
Content is absolutely king. What that means is make sure that whatever content you're making, obviously when you start, you're not going to be at your best, but make sure that you keep improving on the content you're delivering, and you're delivering good content. So for example, if let's say the person in high school is going to, in Africa, if you're going to start making videos and profiling soccer players, that's bound to be a success. If you're going to be disciplined at getting better and better and better at it, that's bound to be a success. But for someone who's doing something a bit more, like let's say you're a photographer, for example, and you're making videos about photography, people in photography want to see high quality stuff. If you're making videos about tech, for example, it makes sense that your videos upgrade with the tech that you're reviewing, right? So for the person in high school, I'd recommend start with what you have, whatever you can get your hands on. Phone, yes.
Mic?
Mic, even if you buy, I mean, you can buy something from as little as 250 rands lavalier mic by Boya, or you can go a bit up to something like $400.
Okay.
The only thing I don't like about those is they often come with cables that can break very easily. So it's not something as thick. Exactly. Well, iPhones are quite durable.
I've heard rumors. I've never had an iPhone. I've heard rumors that the charging cables are a scam.
Oh, so kunmanga iPhone accessories, not the iPhone itself.
No, not the iPhone itself.
Okay.
So you're speaking about cables.
Yeah, so I'm a mic, those lavalier mics, or some call them, Konje, what do they call them? Lapel mics, yes. Lapel mics, if you're getting those with cables, they tend to break and you don't even know where the break happened. So in the middle of you shooting, it could just, and you don't know.
And sound is key.
Sound is key. Sound is probably like 60 to 70% of your video.
Because the video looks amazing.
Exactly.
But we can't hear fuck all. It's
Exactly. So Mina Vele, I'm a person who, if a video, and I know that there's a lot of people, some people don't even realize that they're like that. If the sound, I was listening to a very dope rapper, what's his name? Flawless something. And he was rapping, you know, like those Sway in the morning type freestyle. Yeah. So he was doing one of those.
We got a hyena.
Yeah, exactly. So he was going, and then somewhere the sound quality just dipped. And I lost interest in even a rapper that on a normal day, I enjoy.
Yeah.
Right? So I just lost interest. And by the time the sound came back, I was no longer invested. So make an effort to get some kind of mic.
Okay.
Yeah, to be fair, most flagship phones, even those that aren't flagship, have fairly good sound that you can work with, especially if the environment allows. So for the person in high school, content and basic things that you can get your hands on. Someone who is looking to get, in fact, I would say the first two, that advice definitely applies for. The
high
first
school,
two groups.
Varsity.
Yes, high school and varsity.
Looking
that
at
advice,
500 to 1,000 maybe.
Yes.
Mostly sound, maybe use your phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe cameras might cost a bit more. Okay.
Yeah, definitely. The last thing you should be thinking of, because I know a young girl, early 20s, who she has the equipment. She has a phone, she has mics, she has access to. She's busy thinking about the venue. So like filming location.
Yeah.
Like I can't use my house, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, dude, you can turn any place into a filming set.
Yeah.
Like you don't even need to move that many things and you've already got a filming set.
Yeah.
So that's the last thing you should worry about. Yeah. The first thing, prioritize sound with your phone. Once you can upgrade your phone, then you can move into something that makes sense. This is for the budget person. Move into something that makes sense for the content you want to make.